Good morning to everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone, and welcome to the Benelli official press conference in EICMA 2022. Thanks everyone for being here with us. It's a great pleasure to share with you this very important moment. Today, the time has finally come to discover all the news of Benelli for 2023. But before presenting all this news, dear guests, please welcome on stage the Europe Sales and Marketing Manager of Benelli, Mr. Roberto Vitali.
Good morning, and thanks to everybody. I am so happy to see all of you here, and I am very excited to present new Benelli motorcycles for next season.
Roberto, before showing the new bikes, I would like to ask you a couple of questions about the outstanding performances achieved by Benelli in recent years. What can you tell us about this?
With great pleasure. Year after year, Benelli is growing exponentially in terms of market presence, sales, and turnover. We are really proud of the result that have been achieved, but we are convinced that we can improve further, and we are working hard to be able to achieve even more ambitious goals. Even in 2022, despite all the difficulties of the present moment, we can confirm we are going to close this year with 40,000 Benelli units sold across Europe.
But this is impressive, Roberto. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, it means that more and more motorcyclists are choosing our models, are trusting us, believing in our strategy. Motorcycles with excellent price-quality ratio, affordable for everyone, motorcycle with an attractive design developed by R&D and Centro Stile in Pesaro, capable of offering excellent performances and maximum fun on the road. And as I said, with 40,000 units sold in Europe, we are going to increase our sales volume of 15% over last year.
I know that in 2022, you have achieved a particularly important result.
Yes, Antonio. In 2022, we achieved one goal that makes us really proud. In the Italian market, Benelli is today the first motorcycle brand, the best-selling brand in Italy, in our country. An historic, thank you. Thank you. An historic result, which has not been seen for a very long time in the history, and we are really happy to be able to announce it here together with you. A result achieved thanks to the extraordinary work done by the Italian team of Benelli, and thanks to the great success of TRK 502 model, the best-selling bike in Italy, with around 6,500 units sold till October 2022. A very great result, in addition to the successful sales of models like Leoncino 800, Leoncino 800 Trail, BN125, Leoncino 500, which are all in the top 25 of the best-selling motorcycling in Italy. We are very proud also to say that this year we are going finally to reach 14,000 Benelli units sold only in the Italian market. Obviously, the result obtained in terms of sales were also reflected in the growth of Benelli turnover. In fact, we can announce that in 2022, Benelli achieved a 25% increase in turnover. This is a very important result, which, first of all, allow us to continue with our investment policy in research and development and to increase our workforce.
Well, congratulations to all the Benelli team for these achievements. But what about next year, and general-wise, what about the future?
For the next year, we want to continue in our growth. Now we are concentrating on launching higher displacement bikes in the market to satisfy even an audience that asks for bigger bikes, increasing performances, and offering unique emotions, but also to offer new bikes and new opportunity to those who prefer medium and small-sized motorcycles. We will work hard also to improve our brand image, and thanks to the big investment we did in research and development, we will launch into the market several new models to complete our model range.
Thanks, Roberto. So now is the time that all of you were waiting for to discover the Benelli news for 2023. So I call here on stage the technical and R&D manager of Benelli, Mr. Marco Bellucci. Marco, vieni pure.
Thank you. Good morning to all.
So now the time to see the very first big news of Benelli is arrived. Please put your eyes on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the new TRK 702. The new TRK 702X. And last but not least, the TRK 800. So, Roberto, what about these new amazing bikes?
Benelli and TRK are today one inseparable combination. We can rightly claim that TRK is already part of our history. After our bestseller TRK 502 and TRK 251, here today we are proud to present 3 new TRK products that will represent the definitive consecration of this model. Last year, here, we introduced TRK 800, and today, here, we have the evolution of that motorcycle, ready to start its journey on the road in the first half of 2023. TRK 800 will be our flagship, thanks to its unique design, to the top-level contents, such as Brembo brakes, Marzocchi suspensions, a new modern TFT dashboard 7-inch with connectivity function, LED light with shaped DRL, tubeless tires, and one ergonomic studied to enhance the riding experience even in off-road. But TRK 800 will be our flagship, above all because born from the innate passion of a team located in Italy, in Pesaro, where Benelli born in 1911. And from the same team came another project born with the intention to complete the TRK product offer thanks to a deeper segmentation. Here it is, TRK 702 and TRK 702X. With these beautiful machines based on the evolution of the technical platform of TRK 502, modified to host our new 698cc twin-cylinder engine, Benelli wants to offer something in between TRK 502 and TRK 800 from technical feature, content, and riding experience point of view. TRK 702 is clearly recognizable as a TRK, thanks to the great job of our centro stile, that create a new family feeling without affecting the lines that made the success of TRK 502, but letting them evolve, becoming more modern and with a stronger personality, thanks to elements like the metal fuel tank, the front headlight, the rear end grips. And we are also introducing with these bikes the possibility to customize the Benelli riding experience, thanks to new optionals like heated grips and saddle, and the innovative integrated dash cam to register video and picture of any exciting journey. And this journey can start now, in the early spring of 2023, with the arrival of TRK 702 and TRK 702X in the market. And now it's time to leave the stage to our technical director, Marco Bellucci, to present the technical feature of the 3 new members of TRK family. Please, Marco.
So, the TRK 700 comes from the experience that we did on our 500. And we improved the shape that now is really amazing, and we increased the engine that now is a 700cc. The engine is a twin parallel, 4 valve per cylinder, 700cc with a power of 76 horsepower and a torque of 68 Newton meter. The seat 8 of the X is 835, and the seat 8 of the road version is 790. So every driver can choose his perfect motorcycle. The ergonomy of the motorcycle of the driver comes from the good experience of 502C, of TRK, and we improved a little, changing this area of the fuel tank, and we increased a little the dimension of the handlebar. We also didn't forget to improve the ergonomy of the passenger that now has these big handles that give a feeling of good safeness during the riding. TRK 800, it shares together with Leoncino the engine and the frame, but we changed the suspension and we give to him the correct character for an adventure bike. Also in this case, we didn't forget to put a good ergonomy for the driver and also for the passenger.
Thanks a lot, Marco. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next Benelli news for 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Benelli Tornado Naked Twin 500. So, Roberto, starting from you, what about the concept of the bike?
TNT. This acronym alone, it's enough to explain the concept of this new bike. TNT yesterday was one of the most iconic and explosive Benelli model. Today is Tornado Naked Twin 500, our new sportive naked. We decided now to use this name again because with the presentation of Tornado Naked Twin 500, Benelli finally is back and restart its journey into one of the most important and interesting segment, sportive naked. Tornado Naked Twin 500 is the first bike of a new Benelli product family, and it is also the first bike presenting a new design language, muscular but fluid, that will characterize all the new Benelli Naked. On a completely new, effective frame hosting our well-known, performing 500cc twin-cylinder engine, we can appreciate the style and the innovative graphic based on QR code, but our gaze is captured from the front part, where the structural elements of the headlamp become pure design elements, with the side blade designing 1T as a DRL, and the high beam, low beam protagonist in the central part of the headlight. There are no covers, no other elements. So we are so eager to finally see also this bike in all our dealers across Europe, and it will happen in the second part of 2023. So Marco, it's now your turn to show us the main technical feature of our new jewel.
So the TNT 500 is our middle-sized naked bike. The engine is our well-known and affordable 500cc double cylinder and of 35 kilowatt, but all the rest is new. For example, we have a very rigid frame, and together with a big dimension of the suspension and together with the aluminum swing arm, it can give very good fun on the extra urban road. Of course, we didn't forget that it must be usable also in the normal city driving, and this motorcycle can do perfectly both.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Marco. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the latest Benelli news for 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Benelli BKX 250 and BKX 250S. So, Roberto, how were these bikes born?
Let's start from the Benelli mission that in the recent years has been very clear. Set in motion the motorcyclist of yesterday, today and tomorrow, thanks to affordable, reliable and exciting products. This is our mission, and we continue in this direction. But now it's the right time for Benelli to explore new horizons, to create our new market trend. Developed on the same technical base, BKX 250 and BKX 250S are two innovative and unique crossovers born with the intention to offer something different, something fresh, and to enjoy adventure on two wheels. Even if we don't like to label our BKX, we can define BKX 250 as a one adventure bike. The design is at the same time minimal and strong, with the new front headlight characterized by the side LED blades T-shaped and the structural elements becoming design elements. This project starts since the beginning with a modular approach. So, only changing few parts and maintaining the core technical elements, we had the opportunity to create two products, each one with a strong identity. In this way, starting from BKX 250, changing wheels, side cover and front windshield, together with the dedicated technical setup, we give life to BKX 250S, the street version of BKX 250. BKX 250S could be defined as a naked bike. It is a super motard. It is a urban bike or not. BKX is BKX. And this is exactly the target we would like to reach with this bike. Something different, something particular, something Benelli. Also BKX and BKX 250, born from the joint work of technical depth, marketing depth, and Centro Stile in Italy, and it will be available from middle 2023. Marco, now it's your turn.
So, BKX 250 is a very flexible bike. In fact, we made the project for an enduro bike, but then, thanks to the agility, we know that it's possible to drive easily also on the normal urban road. We developed two different versions of the bike, the Adventure One and the Naked Motard. We also developed two different displacements, the 250 and the 125. What you see here is the 250 version. The engine has 26 horsepower and 21 Newton meter of torque. And it is kept and protected inside a double cradle frame that links to the swing arm and to the rear shock absorber with a progressive link. The seat 8 is 835 for the Adventure version and 805 for the Naked version.
Okay, thank you very much, Marco and Roberto. We have come to an end of this press conference. Please welcome to stay and to have a closer look to the bikes. You can even go to the information desk and get the press kit that you will enjoy. Enjoy the Benelli booth. Thanks a lot to stay with us and grazie mille e alla prossima.